No matter how much you love your dog, you can't send him to the bank to do your work because he's not in your class. And that's exactly why God made man. In the beginning, God wanted someone who could think, choose, rule, and speak like him. Animals couldn't do that. Angels couldn't do that. Nothing he made could carry his nature. So God did something shocking. He made a being in his own image, his own class. A creature that could walk with him, talk with him, and rule the earth with authority. This is why Psalm 8 says, "What is man that you think about him?" Even angels were confused. Even heaven was silent. Because God crowned a creature of dust with glory. And this is where Satan broke. Because before man came, Satan ruled the realm of beauty, music, and light. But he was still a servant. And suddenly, a clay-shaped creature carried a level of authority he never had. So Satan studied man, not to understand him, but to destroy him. And he found only one weakness. Man can only fall by self-destruction. Man must choose to go against God, because nothing in hell was strong enough to break what God built. So the serpent came, not with power, but with ideas. Words, a question that could tear man from his divine identity. Did God really say, "And when Adam fell, the whole world cracked"? Death entered. Pain entered. The crown was dropped. The image was stained. Creation shook because the one who was made to rule lost everything. But here's the part people forget. Satan celebrated too early. Because God had already planned a second Adam. Not made from dust, but born from heaven. And here's where Christmas becomes a war story. Jesus didn't come as a baby to be cute. He came as the new Adam, to take back the authority the first Adam lost. To restore the class of God inside man. To pick up the crown the serpent stole. Psalm 8 says, "If the princes of this world had known, if Satan had known what the birth of Jesus really meant, he would have never touched him." Because the cross wasn't Satan winning, it was Jesus rewriting humanity. He came as a child, to fight as a king. He died as a man, to restore man's divine identity. And now, through him, God didn't just remake creation. He remade you. You were never meant to live small. You were never meant to bow to fear. You were created in a class above the natural world, the image of God himself. If you want more stories that open your eyes and shake your spirit, stay with this channel. This is the story heaven refuses to let the world forget.